Shitcase Cinema. On the Shitcase Cinema. Oh, it's the Shitcase Cinema.
Told ya! Comic books was bad for ya!
Oh dear, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5. Hard times indeed. So after kicking Maggot Man's ass for doing the last review of The Incredible Hulk and getting my show back, I decided to dive into a film that really sucks, and I found it in the form of Freddy 5. So does anybody else actually refer to them as Freddy 1, 2, 3 and so on, or do you actually go, so I watched Nightmare on Elm Street 4 last night, Fanny? Well, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street 6 last night, Dickie. Answers on a postcard. And that's a figure of speech. I don't actually want postcards being sent to me saying I watched Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. So the film starts with Alice. Alice? Who the fuck is Alice? Where's Nancy? Well, here's a quick rundown from 1 to 5. Freddy 1 had Nancy and she survived. Freddy 2 was dog shit and had manly Jessie. You stallion.
You son of a bitch!
Freddy 3 had Nancy once again. Woo! But she died. Boo. Grr. Freddy 4 brings us Alice and she beats Freddy, but naturally he's back with little to no explanation. Priceless. So anyway, Alice begins to have dreams involving Freddy Krueger, and before you know it, boom, he's back. It's always the details that are missing in films like this. How does he come back? He just does. Alright, well, if you say it, I'll believe it. Whatever. Seriously, only an expert could explain it. So we have an expert in the room, the one and only Professor Bruce, with his PhD. So, Professor Bruce, how is Freddy Krueger back in this film? Why has he returned? Why has he returned?
Who?
Freddy Krueger!
Who's Freddy Krueger?
Why do I have you in these videos?
I don't know. Never watched films. I don't know. Fuck off. Find somebody else to give you your answer. I don't know. It's my night off.
So this sorry bunch of sad sacks are Alice's stereotypical friends, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that they're all going to die. But considering how shockingly poor their crappy acting is, you pray for them to perish. Here's just a few examples of their wooden acting.
Parents and brats!
Greta, photo opportunity, dear.
Damn it, you caught me. I have to go gnash my teeth for the paparazzi.
I'm an asshole, okay?
You goons! So anyway, Alice has a dream where a nun called Amanda is giving birth to young Freddy who looks like this. He crawls away, yeah seriously, starts screaming, the church starts to crumble, Freddy crawls into his jumper, something rises up from the earth, his glove is right there on the floor conveniently, and if you're telling me it's carrying on from number 4 somehow, bullshit, what, the church doesn't have a fucking cleaner to come and tidy this shit up? Then Freddy's mum appears telling Alice to find her in a tower.
I must be released from my earthly prison. How? Look for me in the tower.
Wow, you know something? Freddy 2 sucks, but at least you can laugh at it. But this is chronic. It's just stupid, but what did you honestly expect to see? Things get worse, trust me, like Alice's theory on Freddy's return.
It happened while I was awake. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Now wait a second. How could
He must have dreamt himself up. I don't know.
Dreamt himself up? Bitch, you're not even... who the hell wrote this? Wait, what? 3 people wrote this and this is the best that they could muster? Are you having a laugh? 3 guys? Well, anyway, Alice tells her boyfriend Dan that Freddy's coming back and he runs to her rescue. But while driving along, he falls asleep and you know what's going to happen next. Yep, Freddy works his magic. Doesn't really use magic, but, you know. Now, as you may be aware, as the Freddy films progressed, they got stupider and stupider and Freddy turns into more weird stuff, like after smashing Dan and his truck into a swimming pool, he transforms into a bike. Look! What, you don't dig that our Fred can turn into a mean-ass bike? You're cracked. Plus his cheesy one-liners really home in on this movie.
Fuel injection! Put your pedal to the metal, man! Back here! Hey, Danny! Better not dream and drive!
Now my friends and myself used to quote that fuel injection garbage line all the time thinking it was hilarious despite knowing how terrible the film actually was. I mean, what's happened to Dan? Just look at that. What is that? So anyway, he crashes and dies, boo-hoo. Alice faints and then gets told that she's pregnant.
You're just a little pregnant.
Ah, nice way to break that news. Later on, Alice tells her friends about Freddy coming back via her dreams.
Stop saying that. That's bullshit.
Yeah, now that's more like it, lass. Get her told. Now, let's just see one of these stereotypical friends die. Now, think on how in the early Freddy films we actually saw Freddy killing people and blood flying all over the place. Well, here we see Alice's weight-watching, diet-obsessed friend served food by... Oh, just look at this, it's embarrassing. Freddy looks like a tool, his cheesy one-liners are constant, and then Alice sees her friend in the fridge. How people think this is a good movie is way beyond me. And things get really fucked up, and I mean to the point where you'll turn the TV off if you ever see this dirge. So Alice's nerdy friend Mark gets whisked away into a drawing. Kind of reminds me of that 80s music video, Take On Me. Then Alice uses her 2-year-old drawing ability to appear in this dream and finds Mark, but keeps seeing this ugly little toe rag called Jacob. Oh yeah, and then Alice somehow decides that this kid who she's randomly seen is her unborn son.
He's trying to hurt Jacob.
Who's Jacob?
My baby.
Give me a break. Kind of reminds me of that pile of horse manure called Demonic Toys, but whatever. So you'll love this. Alice realises how Freddy's coming back.
Kruger's using Jacob's dreams. We gotta stop him.
Oh boy, and 3 guys put their heads together to make this up. Must have been a heavy night of drink and drugs. I bet these 3 morons couldn't even put together a Lego puzzle. The only good thing about this film, if you can call it good, is Alice's acting. She was good in Freddy 4, but in this she's just overacting to the max and hamming it up. Now let's see if 2 random goons have got anything positive to say about Freddy 5 and Alice's acting.
Yeah, Alice is fantastic. In number 4 she gives such a great performance, and in number 5 she's hot. And that performance just led on to such great things as... Oh...
Yeah, make no wonder she went on to such films as Monster School and The All New Adventures of Chastity Blade. Yeah.
And here's more proof of this movie's lameness when Mark turns into a comic book hero that he's created and shoots the shit out of Freddy. Brilliant. Seriously, that's just awesome. I love it. Top marks, John, Craig and Leslie. You guys rock. I salute you. Arseholes. Oh, but hold your horses, folks. Check this out.
Bastard and a bastard maniac.
Okay.
More powerful than a loco madman.
Oh, what is this? Stupid.
It's Super Freddy.
Are you having a laugh? Super Freddy. This one scene truly explains where the franchise was going to go with part 6. It sets the benchmark just so high, I mean so high, that come part 6 they really didn't even try. And try is a set-up word for failure, so there you go boys and girls. So this cumstain's dead, and do we care? Nope. So let's see some random fan clips before my brain cells all cease to function.
John, what are you doing watching Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5? You goon! I am the ultimate ninja!
Ah, shit! Nightmare 5? That's the one where Freddy gets killed with his mommy issues, right? That's fucking stupid. That's really fucking stupid. I mean, come on! Somebody should punch Professor Bruce in the balls for this shit. Seriously. Oh, and by the way, I grew an awesome tash just for this video.
Nightmare on Elm Street 5. How to describe it? The fucking pile of shit! Oh! Oh! Oh!
You are what you eat.
Oh my
Back to you, asshole.
Do you know what is really cringeworthy about Freddy 5? This rap song. Oh yeah, it goes hand in hand with the film. So let's wrap this up because this is awful. Alice goes looking for Freddy and her not yet born son Jacob while her friend goes on the hunt for Amanda Kruger's dead body. Just another normal day. So Freddy gets pricked. Odd choice of words. Think I've been watching Freddy 2 too much.
You son of a bitch!
then ripped to pieces.
My son was torn to pieces. Pieces.
Then he turns into spiders and puts himself back together. A wonderful engaging chase sequence like Labyrinth. Amazing storytelling from Jacob here about Freddy being inside Alice. Superb scenes. Oh, do you know something? I'm going to have to stop using positive words. Freddy rips himself out of Alice. Her friend finds Amanda's skeleton which frees her spirit, who tells Jacob to kill Freddy. Oh man, this is terrible.
Unleash the power he has given you.
School's out, Cougar.
Honestly, I'm lost for words. This is so bad. It's just so bad. Actually, I'm going to have to stop using the word bad and call it something more appropriate, like a load of old bollocks. I'd rather have Freddy shove his bloody glove violently up my ass than watch this again. 1.5 out of 10.